Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified of any future videos. Alright you guys, so today's video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me, and I'm going to share with you why I have been MIA for about 2 weeks. It was not my choice. It was actually something that I didn't have any control over, so you will hear it in a minute. But I want to thank you guys all for sticking around and watching my videos, and you know, also welcoming my new subscribers. I see that I have a couple of more, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I just want to let you know that this is not me. I usually upload videos, maybe like 2 to 3 videos a week depending on my weekly schedule. So yeah, I apologize for this, but again, it was out of my control, but I will let you know now. So I'm gonna just do my makeup as I talk to you guys. I will also be listing all of the products down below in the description bar in case you guys want to know. So I actually already primed my face. Starting off, my house got condemned. Not my house, I rent. So the house that I live in, that I rent, got condemned. Yeah, let me start from the beginning. All right, the landlord was doing some work. We started seeing a lot of dirt in the backyard, and then slowly started seeing whatchamacallit, bags of dirt in the backyard, and then like it started becoming mountains of bags of dirt, you know? It was just accumulating. And, you know, Tom had asked before it started like mountaining up, you know, turning into a mountain of bags. The landlord told Tom that he was just cleaning out the basement. And I remember that Tom and I saw the basement before he bought the house, because he's our new landlord. This is like his second year owning the house. So we actually know what the first floor and the second floor looks like. So when we first moved here with our previous landlord, he had somebody living on the first floor for years. She ended up moving. She was an older lady. Her kids were grown, so she decided to move. And he wanted to know if we wanted the first floor. So we went to look, and we were like, no, we're not really, you know, we're good on our floor. By the way, I do live on a 3 legal family home. So we knew like what was down in the basement or whatever. The old landlord sold it to this new landlord that we have now. And he's not a bad guy, you guys. He's not at all. Like, I've never had an issue with him. He's very nice, you know, the whole family or whatever. So like he told Tom, he said that he was cleaning the basement because there was a lot of, you know, bugs going on in his house or whatever. We were like, oh, okay, whatever, it's fine. But then, like I said, we started seeing like mountains and mountains of bags of sand, which was just like I was questioning it. Like, I was like, all right, this is a little weird. And then I remember hearing like a jackhammer one day, and I was like, okay, that's just, I don't know, like, I thought they weren't doing any work, like renovations or anything, you know? So maybe, what was it? The day was July 25th. Tom and I went to do laundry. My mom was home with my boys, and they heard the doorbell ring. They saw that there were SUVs outside, you know, black with tinted windows, and the cops were outside, and then the town, there's like so many people involved. Okay, so the inspector was there also. So Giovanni had called me and told me what was going on, and he was scared, and my mom was here, and they were like, we don't know what's going on. Then they opened the door, and they told Giovanni that they had to leave, you know, vacate the house, grab what they need, and they have to get out because the house could collapse because the landlord was doing some work without permits, and he pretty much exposed the foundation of the house. And yes, the house is old, you guys, but he really shouldn't have did what he did, and just, you know, I don't know, I guess he was trying to take the easy way out or whatever, which kind of messed him up, because now he's stuck with a bunch of fines and, you know, not being able to live in his house, and us having to leave the house for about 2 weeks. So that happened on July 25th. We literally just got back yesterday, and I'm filming today. So what's today? So today's the 11th, yesterday was the 10th. So yeah, 2 weeks, you guys, 2 weeks. It was so bad. We were just like super shocked. So when we found out, we were at the laundromat, and Giovanni had called, and I was like, what is going on? I'm not home. We don't know what to do. We're not there. So we told them that Tom's on his way. I stayed at the laundromat to finish up. So Tom was on his way over here to find out like, well, what's going on with the deal, whatever. So we thought like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, is this like seriously like happening? He got here and they were telling him that, you know, the landlord was doing some work that was not, he didn't have permits for, and he exposed the foundation of the house and it could collapse, so we need to get out and grab whatever we can. And you know, they're sorry, but we can't live there until this is resolved. He has to get permits, he has to pay fines, he has to get the work done, and then the town and the contractor has to come in, the inspector, and then a bunch of other people need to come in and make sure that everything's safe and able for us to come in. And I was like, oh my god, like I had no idea. But then at the same time I was like, I knew something was up because I saw all those bags of dirt, and then I was just like, what is going on? But the way they found out was by an anonymous tip, which I actually really appreciate. I don't know who it was because it's anonymous, but I really appreciate whoever called. And honestly, I should have thought about that, but I really didn't, because honestly, like, who would have thought that somebody would be doing some shit like that, you know? But now Tom and I are just definitely like, anything we see or hear, I'm just gonna be like, I'm sorry, I think my landlord is doing something, please, this is an anonymous tip, blah 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 blah. Not even saying my landlord, this is just an anonymous tip. I think somebody's doing some work in the house. Done. You know, because honestly, the man, he has a family too. He has a baby, and then I think a toddler in the house. Obviously, they didn't think this through. They didn't, I guess, look into the history of the house. And I mean, it's an old house. It's updated, but it's still old, you know? So I think a lot of, not I think, but I know that if you're going to do something like that, it has to be, if you're going to mess with it, you have to do it the right way, you know? So it was just crazy. So yeah, like, once that happened, Tom went to go get me. I was literally, but before he went to go get me, I was literally on the phone on speaker. I was like, what the hell is going on? I was literally throwing like F-bombs and a bunch of like curse words in there. Like, I don't understand. Like, why would he do this? What, does he not have a brain? Like, why would you put families in danger? Again, we live in a 3-family legal house, you know? And for him to do something like that, putting other people's life in danger, I mean, it was really stupid for him to do. So I don't know, you guys, but it was so hard. Tom went to pick me up. I mean, clothes, we were packed because I literally just finished doing laundry. So whatever we had, towels, laundry, I mean, clean clothes, we didn't have to worry about that. We had to worry about other essentials like, you know, shampoo and things like that, and just, you know, things to keep the boys busy because we didn't know how long we were going to be out of the house. And like, you know, the first thing I thought about getting were like my documents, my lease, and things I may need. So Tom and I did that, and you know, we just packed. We packed the cases of water. Like, honestly, like at times like this, it's just like, what do you think you're gonna need? Like, obviously you need everything, not really everything, because in case there's like, if there were a fire, like what would be like the first thing you would grab, you know? But I feel like this was that type of situation. Like, they only gave us like 2 hours to grab what we need, and we can't go back in the house. So I feel like I have a little hair here. So they literally told us, like, we can't go in the house until everything is resolved. And if we go inside the house without permission, then we're gonna get fined, and then they're gonna put a padlock on the house, which I was like, no, we're not doing that. This is not going to happen. Inspector felt really bad for us because it's not something that we caused. It's literally the landlord that put our lives in danger. So it was just really scary, you guys, to think that me and my kids and Tom were in that house, and my mom. Like, me and Tom weren't home, but if that were to happen, like when we were all home, like, that's kind of scary to think of. Like, you could think of so many scenarios, but it's just crazy. I've never had any situation like this. It's just crazy that this happens in the world. And on top of that, there's the COVID, and then it's just nuts. Like, 2020 is just not my year. It's really not. Like, our year really sucks with 2020, and that's, I'm pretty sure for everybody can agree with that. But yeah, so Tom went to go pick me up, and we came back, we ended up packing everything like I said. At the first night we ended up staying at my mom's, but she lives on her own, so we were kind of tight in there, and we were like, we need to go to a hotel because, you know, we also work from home. So we ended up having to go and stay in a hotel, you guys, which really sucked, especially now. Like, I don't know people in that hotel, like, I don't know them, they don't know me, so they don't know my situation, I don't know their situation. I don't know if you have COVID, they don't know if I have COVID, but it's just like I was literally in a hotel and hoping that we were gonna come home and not have any symptoms of any sort, you know what I mean? Because we were in a hotel with a bunch of strangers, you know? And we were going in and out because we would go to my mom's, we would go out, we would have to go get food. We can't stay in one small room with two beds and be inside, you know what I mean? Like, cooped up in a hotel room and not go outside. We would go insane. Like, we were already going insane, like, being in the hotel. Like, it was just too cramped up, being in one room compared to what I'm used to. Like, no. It was pretty bad. I have to tell you that I broke down. I was honestly, like, dying inside. Like, I was getting to that depression mode, honestly, and I know my kids were going crazy. I was trying to set as many play dates for my kids, and I mean, I have to say that the people that we are friends with, you know, like our friends, really did a lot for us. Like, we really appreciate them, even if that means giving us a number to somebody, giving us information, giving us some, you know, their time, and, you know, just spending time with us during this time, you know, having us over. It was really much appreciated. Like, it doesn't go unnoticed at all. It was really sweet of anyone. But again, those are friends, and that's what, you know, why you have friends. Friends are there to support you during the good and the bad. So that's what I'm really thankful for, to have those people in our lives. And yeah, so yeah, at the moment we are home, and we are so happy to be home. It was a lot. It was really stressful on us, on the kids, mentally, emotionally. It was like an emotional and crazy roller coaster, you guys. I'm just so happy to be home. I just honestly felt like this was all a dream. Like, is this really what's happening? Like, it's crazy, you guys. Like, so crazy. When that call came in, I was just like, you have to be, like, this has to be a joke. They have the wrong house. That's my thing. And I was like, it had to make sense because they were doing the work, you know? But yeah. So with the landlord, he claims that he wasn't trying to make an additional space down there, like, to rent, but by what they're saying, the amount of feet that was exposed and really, like, what they did was a good amount to really, like, have another room down there, like another place, a space to rent, you know? So I don't know, they know more than I do. That's their job, so they know what was going on. And there was pictures. The pictures were crazy, you guys. Like, it was a lot. Like, wow. But yeah, so right now, I mean, we did get in touch with a lawyer prior to us coming back home, and we did get some information, you know, waiting to see what's gonna happen. We need to speak to the landlord and see what his thoughts are behind all this, because again, this is something that he caused. So he basically caused us to have to leave our own house where we rent, and see what happens, see what he's gonna do for us. And I apologize that this is a little too bright. Okay, there you go, I fixed it. So hopefully he can do something and make it right. But at the moment, it's just like, you're not getting rent, you know? I'm not even, like, sorry, you know? I'm just like, what? Why? Like, what made you think to do that? Like, why didn't you go the legal way and just, if you really wanted to make another living space, like, why didn't you just get people, the right people to do it? You know, like, I understand, but obviously if you want to cheat the system, like, this is what happens. Now you're stuck with a bunch of fines, you know? And again, the guy is not a bad guy. He just made the stupidest decision of his life, and you guys, this is gonna cost him like thousands of thousands of thousands of thousands of dollars. So if you own a house, don't take the easy way out. Just go the legal way and do what you need to do. You don't want to be stuck with those fines and having to deal with all that mess, because you guys, he's in some shit. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen the paperwork and he's in some shit. So just know, if this ever happens to you, you are allowed to get copies of the paperwork, because you do reside in that house, in case, you know, just in case. I mean, hopefully this never happens to you, but you know, it's good to know. I mean, I never thought this would happen to me, but I mean, you know what, 2020, this is my year, I guess, you know, of bad shit happening. So you know, in January, the day of my birthday, I ended up getting surgery because I needed surgery. And then what else happened? I know a bunch of other shit happened that honestly, it's like I forgot at this moment, but like, it's crazy. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, you guys, this is just, 2020 needs to end. I need the forward button to where the world is better again, you know, or semi-normal. Okay, I don't know. But I'm just happy to be home. Like I said, I know my kids are happy to be home. Tom's super duper happy to be home. I ended up going and restocking the fridge because we were pretty much out of a lot. And what sucks is that when this happened, I just went food shopping the day before. So we had to throw a lot out, which really sucked. But you know what? All I have to say is that we're safe, healthy, and we were together. This just makes us so much stronger as a family, having to deal with something like this, especially Tom and I having to deal with this. And it just shows us how strong and, you know, during hard times that we can handle it and try to make it work as much as possible, especially for the kids. So we did pretty good under the circumstances. We just gotta wait and talk to landlord and see what happens, because it was crazy, you know? So yeah, I don't know. Oh, but let me tell you, during that time, the only thing I could honestly do besides work, because I mean, I had to do it, I had to work. I was doing some online shopping. And you guys, I ordered I ordered a couple of products from the Fenty line. I know Rihanna has had her line for a little while now, well, actually for a while now, but I never tried it, and I was doing absolutely nothing on my bed, in the hotel, I mean. And I was like, you know what, I need something to come home to, or hopefully look forward to doing, because I love filming. It takes me away from like everything. This is like the me time, my getaway moment, you know, and I enjoy it. So I'm also really happy that I get to share this with other people that enjoy makeup, and it kind of like takes my mind off of a lot. So yeah. So thanks guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And also all the comments that you guys leave, I also really appreciate and look forward to seeing. It means a lot. So also know that it really puts me in good spirits, which is cool. I love the positivity. I love seeing how, you know, we communicate back and forth. It's really nice. I'm really thankful for that as well. So it's been about 2 weeks since I wore makeup, you guys. So right now I am feeling so happy. Honestly, this should be the last thing on my mind, I know, but it's just, I wasn't really wearing makeup at all. Like, I was bummy. But the one thing I did wear a lot was this right here. If you guys just saw my video that I uploaded yesterday, because as soon as I got home, once we fixed everything, I went and edited my video that I had ready to go. Like, I was in the middle, I was almost done editing, and I just fell asleep the night before, and then Saturday came and then that happened, so I didn't. But I came home yesterday, did everything else, and then went right to that and uploaded that video. So like I was saying, the one thing that I did use every single day while I was at the hotel those 2 weeks was this. I really like this, you guys. It is so good. If you have oily or combo skin and you wear suntan lotion, I have another one that I wear. Oh, it's this one. It's the Murad. This one here, I get oily in my T-zone. So this is the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture. This has broad spectrum of SPF 30. But this right here, just like any other cream, whatever that has SPF in it, does make me oily and makes me feel greasy. So this right here, it's matte and it's tinted, and I like the way it feels. It also has a primer inside as well. Like, it's 3-in-1. Like, it's literally one-stop shop. It's not going to give you coverage, but it's a nice base. So if you guys watch my video from yesterday, then you guys will see it's like my go-to summer routine, and it's super easy. And honestly, that thing right there is like a good product to have. So definitely check out that video. I will leave it linked down below for you guys as well, and maybe leave it in the cards somewhere up there. But yeah, I literally didn't wear any makeup, you guys. So I am so happy to be doing my makeup right now. You have no idea. And honestly, I thought I was gonna forget how to do my makeup, because that has happened to me once before. I'm like, I can't do my wing liner. I can't apply my lashes, and that's always the one out of the two that I always end up forgetting or struggling with after not doing it often, you know. But I also mentioned this to a couple people in my video. If you struggle with liner, pick up this. This right here is amazing. It will honestly just do the work for you. It's so good. I know I wasn't mentioning all the products, but I'll mention this. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Easy Glide Waterproof Liquid Liner, you guys. It's so good. I promise you, if you struggle with eyeliner, you won't struggle anymore when you get this. I'm telling you, it is the easiest thing to work with. So easy. What else? Yeah, so that's really what I've been dealing with the past 2 weeks. It has been crazy, but we are home now, and I'm so happy to be back. I honestly, when I first walked in here, it was so strange. I mean, it's not like I was on vacation, you know? If I was on vacation, all right, I would have maybe been thinking about this differently. But when I came home, I was just like, oh my god, this is how it feels to have a space of your own, you know, things. And, you know, I know things aren't everything, because I know people have less, and, you know, I'm super grateful for everything that I have, and, you know, very blessed. But, you know, like, this is where our hard work goes to, you know, like the things that we own. And I know they're just things, you guys, but when all this gets taken away from you out of nowhere like that, it's just like, damn, like, I have no control. Again, things can be replaced, yes, but it's just during this time, this is like my spot, you know, like, this is what we have. It's not like I can go to places, go on a trip, go here, go there, you know. I mean, some people do, I'm not judging, but I'm just not there yet. And, you know, it just took away the space from my kids, so it just really sucked. But anyways, I'm trying to move on from that and just be more positive, think, you know, throw more positive vibes out there. That's it. Try to get rid of the negative. I'm gonna have to burn some sage or something. But yeah, so I mean, I know I said I shared with you guys that I do rent, and I am, Tom and I did talk, and we are probably going to look into buying a house eventually. Not anytime soon, but you never know. Things happen, and it's nice to sometimes talk about certain things and just put it out there, like manifest them, and then hopefully receive it back. You know what I mean? Just like all that so it could happen, you know what I mean? But I don't know, you guys, everything in time, I don't want to stress about it. I just want it to happen organically, and I just hope it happens, and I don't have to deal with a situation like this and have to worry about paying other people's mortgage, because technically that's what I'm doing. But yeah, that's the goal, and I'm hoping to get there sooner rather than later, But hopefully you guys have been way better than I have. I want to say that I don't wish this on anybody, and not even my enemy. I don't have any enemies, but if I did, I wouldn't even wish this upon them. You know what? I feel like things like this are put in your life to make you better somehow and just make you stronger. Maybe it was just something to make me and Tom stronger and just my family stronger. I don't know. But things happen for a reason. I believe that 100%. And you know what? We survived and we're good, and that's it. So right now, you guys, I am going to apply some lashes off camera, and then I'll be back, and I'm pretty much almost done with my makeup. So I'm just really happy to have some makeup on, but I'll be right back and close out the video. Alright guys, so I'm back. I finished applying my lashes, and I completely forgot that I did not set my cream bronzer. But I'm going to do that real quick, and I'm pretty much almost done. I do have to run to Target and pick up order that I placed. I have to go to 2 different Targets, which, yeah. So I have to do that. I have to pick up a couple of other things that we need for the house, and then I'll be home just chilling, and then I'll be editing this video later so I can actually upload this tonight. And yeah, so right now I'm just going to finish everything off. I'm going to add some of this. Actually, not going to go with this one, but like I said, I will leave all of the products listed down below for you guys. Once I get my order from Sephora, because I ordered all the Fenty products from Sephora. I ordered, I think, a foundation, the primer, and a couple other things. I'm just like, I like this thing. I like it a lot. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see, because I am back, you guys, and I am trying to film as many videos as possible. Oh, just dropped a brush. That's okay. But I'm trying to film more videos. I have another one, a couple more to edit, but I'm gonna definitely upload this one before all of the other ones that I have. And oh yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but I did mention that half of my order was held up at Ulta and it didn't ship. The rest of the order shipped, and I finally got it. So I will be filming a video on those products as well. I honestly don't remember. I believe it's a lipstick and eyeshadow and something else, some lashes, I think it was. So we're gonna see that. Maybe I'll just hold that and do everything with the Fenty products so I have like a full face of makeup, which is a better idea. Sounds better. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I know I saw a request for the Morphe 39S palette, I want to say. I think it's like the gem palette, like all the purples and stuff. I do see them, you guys, so if you guys have any requests, leave them down below. I will add them to my list of content that I'm trying to upload for you guys, and you know, I'm here for you. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm down for whatever. Just trying to spray my face. Woo! And yeah, you guys, that is pretty much it. This is it. I'm so happy right now. I have some makeup on. I feel better about myself right now. You guys, I was in such a funk. Like, it was a lot. The only thing I honestly did at the hotel was no makeup, but the one thing I did do was skincare. Skincare I was on top of. I was like, no. This right here is because I'm getting my period, and this right here is because I'm getting my period. So it's very rare that I get breakouts, but this is what I've been doing. I was doing all of that, and then masking. I was just, that's all I had, you know, and Instagram. But I couldn't post anything because I was just not feeling myself. But anyways, so yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and stay doing well. Take care of yourselves, and also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Wait, hold on. See? Been away for 2 weeks and I completely forgot how to do it. So also please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.